It's time for the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Championships on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities are competing for the title of state champion. The CISN.TV presentation of these state tournament matches is brought to you by Iowa Pork Producers, Mid-American Energy, Buena Vista University, Fairway Stores, Atlantic Bottling. Now let's go courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids for state high school volleyball.
Welcome to the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids, site of the 2017 Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Today in the Class 1A quarterfinal round, it will be Tripoli facing off against LeMars Gehlen Catholic in the quarterfinal round. Trent Condon alongside with the crew from CISN TV, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports. That's CISN.TV. We welcome you in, getting ready for volleyball today. Been a long afternoon.
Just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience.
The nightcap will have the 1A action here, starting on court number 2 with Tripoli and LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Winners move on to tomorrow's semifinal round. That'll be played as well tomorrow evening. Looking forward to what should be a good tournament here. Two good squads, Tripoli and LeMars Gehlen Catholic, two proud programs with a lot of history. Starting lineups coming up around the corner. We'll tell you about some of the keys to the game, some of the top players as well. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Starting lineups and keys to the game. Tripoli and Gehlen Catholic. It's next on CISN TV on the Mid-American Energy.
I know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know, just the opportunities I've had, the people
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
Welcome back. Trent Condon with you on CISN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. It's a quarterfinal round, 5A through 2A in the books. The semifinals are set, and tonight we will finish off with Class 1A quarterfinals. Here on court number 2, our game is the number 3 seed, LeMars Gehlen Catholic. They come in with a 27-6 record against Tripoli, 25-13 on the season. Tripoli into the state tournament for the 18th time. 18 trips within the last 20 years, including 11 state championships. They're led by first-year head coach Courtney Anderson with that 25-13 record on the season. They'll be clad in the orange trim on the white tops and the black shorts here this evening. For LeMars Gehlen Catholic, they come in to action with a 27-6 record. Mike Meyer, their head coach, a coaching career record of 907 victories against just 316 losses. And at LeMars Gehlen Catholic, 301 and 133. It'll be his 8th appearance in the state tournament with LeMars Gehlen. Also one more appearance in this one. Let's take a look at the number 3 seed in LeMars Gehlen Catholic. some of the names that we will be calling out here this evening, starting with their leader, their middle hitter, a junior, 6 foot, Katie Peters. Peters on the year with 292 kills to lead the way. Also up front in the middle, Caitlin Langle. Langle, 192 kills this season for LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Setting things up in the middle, their setter, Anna Britt. Britt, a junior, 5'6". She's put together a nice season, averaging almost 6 assists per contest. Also helped out by sophomore Sydney Livermore. Livermore, 5'7", and she has 262 assists on the season. Back at the service line, they're led by Kayla Mayer. Mayer with 46 aces this season, and Anna Britt is the leader with 48 this season. On the other side, for Tripoli, as mentioned, 11 state championships and 18 trips to Cedar Rapids. All of those appearances have come over the last 20 years. A proud program, and great volleyball has been played throughout the seasons for them. They are led by Western Illinois signee Kennedy Drew. Drew, a senior, who's put together an outstanding year in her final one. This squad certainly has put up some big numbers. Kennedy Dravis, 368 kills this year. So that leads the way, 4.5 kills per set this season. And also 51 ace serves for her. Sophomore on the outside, Brianna Lobeck, has 121 kills this year. Leads the team in aces with 66 and 198 digs from the backcourt. Another sophomore on this squad. In the middle, Zoe Semmelroth, 251 kills this season, hitting a very efficient .302 this year, 2.67 kills per set, and another good server with 56 aces this year, 248 as a team this season for Tripoli. Tripoli made their way to the state tournament with wins over North Butler, North Iowa, and Key of Lansing in the regional tournament. For LeMars Gehlen, their path went through Akron Westfield, a 3-0 sweep there, Westwood, a 3-0 sweep, and Harris Lake Park. We're getting ready to go down to the court here in a moment as we will be honoring a couple of members with Sportsmanship Awards from both sides, and we will do that right now.
Are honored to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship and decorum shown by the qualifying schools during the season and during this state tournament week. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each qualifying school was asked to nominate one of its fans that consistently represents the school and its community in a sportsmanlike manner. Each nominee is presented with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school's Student Scholarship Fund. Presenting awards is Karen Brown with the Girls Athletic Union. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Tripoli, Tyrell Pavlik. Accepting the award on behalf are his parents, Ann Harms and Bruce Pavlik, and brother Trent. From LeMars Gehlen, Denny Callahan. Over to court one.
Over on the other court, another sportsmanship award will be handed. We'll go back to the court here in just a moment as we will bring you the starting lineups from both sides along with the reserves for each of the teams. Tripoli, the number 6 seed, and LeMars Gehlen Catholic, the number 3 seed. In the matchup, LeMars Gehlen Catholic, they'll be wearing their forest green uniforms with the yellow trim and the yellow numerals and the black shorts. And Tripoli with the white tops with the black numbers and the orange trim around it. And we were talking about some of the players on each side to keep an eye on. Another name for LeMars Gehlen Catholic, Anna Britt, with 492 assists this year, 6 assists per contest. On the other side, though, Sadie Bopst, the junior setter, has 918 assists this year. It goes through her, that offense. Bopst certainly going to have to be at her best one of the leaders this season. And junior Samara Harms also leading the team in digs this season. From the backcourt, Harms the libero. Down to the court, here's the teams.
Number 12, Morgan Moeller. And number 16, McKenna Schoppenbuhl. The assistant coach is Bailey Epling. Now for your starters for the Panthers. Number 3, Kennedy Dravis. Number 4, Sadie Bose. Number 6, Addie Franzen. Number 7, Brooke Driesman. Number 13, Brianna Lobeck. Number 15, Zoe Samurov. The libero is number 1, Samara Harms. And the head coach is Courtney Anderson. Now let's meet the non-starters for the home team on the scoreboard, the LeMars Gehlen Catholic Jays. Number 2, Valerie Uribe. Number 8, Hannah Britt. Number 9, Abby Dickman. Number 11, Catherine Ripby. Number 12, Aubrey Nillis. And the assistant coaches are Kathy Neary and Amber Timmons. Now let's meet the starters for the Catholic Jays. Number 4, Krista Lipp. Number 5, Brooklyn Heisel. Number 6, Kayla Mayer. Number 7, Caitlin Langle. Number 10, Sydney Livermore. Number 13, Katie Peters. And number 16, the libero, Chloe Bunkers. The head coach is Mike Meyer. The officials for the match are first referee, Kevin Cabbage. Second referee, Nick Keith. The line judges are Carrie Hargis and Jeff Nyhart. Over to court 1.
All right, the starting lineups have been announced along with the reserves for each side over on court number 1. They're also announcing those lineups over there. Have a little bit of time here to tell you a little bit about some action, from earlier today in the Class 2A quarterfinals. It was Dike New Hartford a winner as they win in straight sets over Wapsie Valley. Moving on to the semifinals, they'll take on the 4 seed Council Bluffs St. Albert, who got past Unity Christian in 3 sets. It'll be Dike New Hartford against Council Bluffs St. Albert over in the semifinals. That'll be 4 o'clock tomorrow on court number 1. Here on court number 2 at 4 o'clock tomorrow, Western Christian a winner today over Iowa City Regina, and they'll get Grundy Center as both of those teams moved on in straight sets. So 4 of the top teams expected to be there will be there in the Class 2A field. In Class 3A earlier this morning, it was Osage, a winner over Tipton in straight sets. They'll take on Sioux Center, who wins in 4 over Red Oak. On the bottom side of the bracket, some good performances there as well. We'll keep you up to date on all the brackets here today. Well, now the teams are being announced on the other court, as that is court number 1, and that is where Janesville, the number 1 seed, 34-7 on the year, taking on 8-seeded East Mills, who is 24-8. And we'll put a cap on things here this evening on court number 2 after we wrap up with LeMars Gehlen Catholic against Tripoli. It'll be the Orioles from Springville, 38-2 this season against 7th-seeded North Tama. And on court number 1 at 8 o'clock tonight, the Stars from Starmont, the 4 seed, at 30-5 this season. They will go up against Holy Trinity Catholic, who is 37-5 this year. So about ready for action as going through each side. Tripoli, Samara Harms, their libero, on the season, 291 digs to lead the way. First-year head coach Courtney Anderson for Tripoli, the 4th different coach to lead the Panthers to the state tournament. She is the first alumnus to guide the team, as she was on the state championship teams in 2010, 2011, and 2012, and goes 25-13 this year. Very difficult schedule, including later on in the year They went up against some powers, Dubuque Wahlert, Western Dubuque, Waverly Shell Rock, Dyersville Beckman, Charles City, Janesville, West Delaware, Des Moines Roosevelt, Ankeny Centennial, Dubuque Hempstead, Don Bosco. Certainly weren't ducking anybody through the year, battle tested as they get to the state tournament. And same certainly could be said for LeMars Gehlen Catholic, finishing in the very difficult War Eagle Conference in third place with a 9-2 record. A couple of losses to Hinton during the regular season. Unity Christian also knocked them off. Carroll Kemper Catholic and Sioux City Bishop Gehlen amongst those that handed them their 6 losses. But Mike Myers got another great squad for the Jays this year as he brings his career record 907 and 316 and his 8th appearance with the Jays at the state tournament. As both teams have taken the court, and we are ready. 3-6 matchup here. Seen quite a few sweeps early on. This one hopes to be much more contentious. 2 of the powers in the Class 1A field. It'll be number 16, Chloe Bunkers, the libero, who will have the honors of the first serve. 39 aces this season. We're ready to roll from the Class 1A quarterfinals. Off the net, across, tipped down, and a point for Tripoli. Well, the tape was kind getting it across, but a little confusion at the net, and Tripoli gets the first point here of the evening. Serving up number 13, Brianna Lobeck, and down with the kill. Peters with the kill. Katie Peters leading the team with 292 coming in. Very efficient this season also, hitting 390 this season. Anna Britt will serve. The setter, 5'8" junior. Hit across, tipped back, and kept alive. Gehlen will just push it across, and we got a double contact call. So Tripoli takes the lead again, 2-1 early, as Zoe Semmelroth will go back to serve, the sophomore. Just one senior, part of the lineup. Normal rotation, and a serve that works. 3-1 Tripoli. As Semmelroth, 56 aces this year, second on the squad in that category. And she'll serve it with a 3-1 lead for Tripoli. Good strong serve. To the outside, difficult set, and not able to get that one across. So Gehlen Catholic a little bit out of sorts early on. Tripoli takes the short down drive down from Northeast Iowa, and they have a 4-1 lead. Goes to the middle, tipped across. Right there, though, was Dravis. A hit and kept alive from Gehlen Catholic. They'll go to the outside this time. Block was there, though. Good block from Livermore. To the back, little tip shot, but kept alive. Nice play from Heisel. Another tip. Back and forth we go. A long volley here early on from the back row. And point for Tripoli off the deflection. 5-1 Tripoli early lead, and Mike Meyer going to talk things over with his Gehlen Catholic squad. Tripoli 5, LeMars Gehlen 1. Early on here, we'll take a timeout. Back with more in the Class 1A quarterfinals on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Trey Connon back with you on CISN, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to Iowa local sports, CISN.TV. Tripoli 5-1 lead, and an ace serve. That one finds the spot. Zoe Semmelroth, the sophomore, the Panthers. on fire early, 6-1. 6th seed in the tournament, battle-tested, 25-13 record. 11 state championships over the last 20 years for the Panthers. And Semmelroth will line it up with the big jump serve. And an ace again. That one got deep on Heisel. And Semmelroth, she has been able to find the range here. Smiles on the face of the Panthers. On the court, they lead 7-1. Another beautiful serve right up the line. And another ace. Semmelroth, 3 aces early on. Mike Meyer back in his seat. Searching for answers for his J squad. This one cross court off the tip. And another ace. Make it 4 for Zoe Semmelroth. And another timeout. Mike Meyer this time comes out with a smile on his face, trying to rev up his team. 30-second timeout. We're back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Class 1A quarterfinal round at the 2017 Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament on CISN and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Trent Condon with you. We bring you play-by-play. Continues tomorrow here on CISN with the semifinal round. And another ace. This one off the tape. Trickles over. Make it 5 aces for Zoe Semmelroth. Well, we've been here all day long. I don't think I've seen any player with more than a couple. Semmelroth has come to play. And a double hit. And right now, LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Mike Myers already used timeouts. Team appears on tilt a little bit here and just cannot figure Zoe Semmelroth. And it's 11-1 lead. Semmelroth again, another beauty. This one straight across, but down for a point. Leaping up that one, Kennedy Dravis, the senior. Maybe she was on her heels after all those aces. 5 of them from Semmelroth, but a point to the Jays. Here comes Tripoli from the outside, and a swing for Dravis and a point. Dravis with the kill. The lead is 10, 12-2. Early on, her second kill so far of the match. Kennedy Dravis, the team leader, 368 kills coming into state tournament play. This one knocked across from Bobst to the middle. Good save there for Tripoli. Diving attempt from Priel. Cross court, dug away. They look to the middle, pushing across. That was Dressman. Back set going to the back corner, but too long. Out of bounds, Tripoli extends their lead to 11 now, 13-2 in the opening game. Best 3 out of 5 in the rally scoring system. First to 25 takes the game and wins by 2. A swing from the back row, Tripoli right there, and we get a double hit call on the set attempt from Tripoli. And a substitution onto the floor as Caitlin Langle will come out. And set to serve, Katie Peters. Tripoli from the back row. That one deflected off the hit from Dravis. Panthers another opportunity. This one dug out nicely at the net. Block was there, but it stays on the Tripoli side. Going up high was Brooke Dressman, but couldn't get enough on the block. 13-9, Jays have cut it back to single digits. 13-4 the score here. A 9-point lead. Tripoli pushes it across. They go to the middle. As LeMars Gehlen dug up nicely to the middle. Backcourt kept alive again. Back and forth they go on the outside. Timing just a little bit off and out of bounds as that one went around the antenna 13-5, and now LeMars Gehlen starting to settle in a little bit. Those opening nerves, you never know how you're going to react. Playing on the big floor here in Cedar Rapids. Good strong serve to the middle. That one hit home from Dressman. She gets the kill. Driesman, 165 of them during the season. Third in that category for Tripoli. 14-5. There's another jump serve. That one hits the tape. Good look at that one right up the line for Kennedy Dravis. Her 52nd ace of the year. And ace number 6 now in the opening game. Dravis back to the line with that jump serve. This one short though. And Gehlen Catholic will get the point and the serve, 15-6. As checking in for the first time for Tripoli, that's Emma Heim, a sophomore, defensive specialist. She takes her spot in the back right corner. Set to serve Livermore. Tripoli with an opportunity. On the outside they go. Tip deflected. And it'll be a point for the Panthers. Back in for Tripoli, number 15, Zoe Semaroff. Having a conversation there with Lobeck. And a 10-point lead for the Panthers. Here's Gehlen Catholic and gets the kill in the middle. That was Caitlin Langle on the kill. 192 coming into play, second on the team this season. A 296 hitting efficiency percentage. 16-7. On the outside, good dig in the back. Quickly pushed across, but Tripoli ready for that. Now a free play for the Jays. They go to the middle. Big swing, but that was dug out. Tip back and a kill. That was Caitlin Langle. Having her name called out a couple of times in a row. 2 kills for her, back-to-back plays. 16-8. Jays cut it back to 8. This one gonna be an ace serve in the back. Good strong swing for Gehlen Catholic. That was Kayla Mayer. And a point on the board for the Jays. They cut it back to 7 now. They work to battle their way back. Set up from Bopst. There's a swing. That one deflected out of bounds. And off the tip, Tripoli will take another point. On the first kill of the evening for Zoe Semaroff. Already 5 aces to her credit. And now in the scorebook with the kill. 17-9, her Panthers lead. They look to serve, hitting it across. Is Franzen. To the middle and finding the spot. Again, Langle, the junior, trying to get things rolling. She'll take a quick breather, and the libero, Chloe Bunkers, will come in. Bunkers, 39 aces this year. Has a set from Bops, goes backside and finding the range there off the block. Semaroff, another kill for her. She's been a big part of this. Back in, Kennedy Dravis will check in for Heim and take her spot up in the front row. Serve knuckled across. Good dig in the back row from Gehlen Catholic. But a chance for Tripoli. They go to the far side, cross the court and in. Found that white tape. Bopst with the nice set all the way across the court. And the kill from the opposite side, 19-10. Lead is 9 for Tripoli. This one sails out of bounds. Too strong on that swing. 19-11, Jays trying to get back into game number 1. Big run led by Zoe Semaroff, who had 5 aces over the course of her run, giving Tripoli an early lead. They still hold it here, 19-11. Kept alive from Tripoli. That one's hit strong out of bounds. Kenny Dravis maybe trying to do a little too much with that one. And the Jays have cut it back now to 7 at 19-12. Got to have a big run here in this rally scoring system. Polo with the dig. Goes to the outside. Dravis, this time a tip. Jays keep it alive as they push. Tip back. And again at the spot, but right there was Dravis. Out to the middle and a kill for LeMars Gehlen Catholic's Katie Peters. Peters, the team leader with 292 in the kill department. And another there. 19-13. Long run. Bop's able to get to it, but can't get it up in time. 19-14, here come the Jays. Timeout. 19-14, Tripola's lead's been cut to 5. Back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
Welcome back. It's 19-14. Tripoli over to LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Panthers have led this one by as many in game number 1 as 11, but it's been cut to 5 now. As after a difficult start, down 11-1 and 15-4, they have had a big run. Get right back in this one. Jays serving. And in for the ace. Continuing this run as LeMars Gehlen Catholic's Anna Britt gets her first ace of the evening. 19-15, here come the Jays. Tripoli looks to the middle, kept alive from Britt. Dumped across, as Tripoli is going to have a good look. One blocked off the antenna, that'll be a point for Tripoli as Semaroff gets the kill. Now she's going to go back to a spot she had a lot of success earlier in game number 1. 5 aces during that time. This time, Lynette Unkind as she hits it in, 20-16. And the libero will come in for Tripoli. Samara Harms wearing that orange jersey and able to dig it up. To the left side, that one blocked up high. We got a net violation. As into the net, Katie Peters. And a kill for the Panthers. And a 21-16 lead for Tripoli, wearing the white uniforms. Black numbers in the orange trim. This one served across from Bopst, the setter. Big block back as they went to the middle again. This time goes towards the line. What a beautiful tip there from Dreisman. Now she'll look to reset the offense for Tripoli. Up the line for the kill. Kennedy Dravis, the senior, finds the mark on that. Her 4th kill of the evening. And the lead is 6 now for Tripoli, 22-16. Knocked across from Bopst. Cross-court swing and a point for the Panthers again. 23-16 as we play in game number 1. Here's Bopst. Long look. This one sails deep though. Looking for the middle. Sadie Bopst 30 aces this season. But not able to find the range. 23-17 as LeMars Gehlen Catholic will serve. Janesville dominating performance in game 1 on court number 1, 25-10 over East Mills. As the Jays pick up another point there, 23-18. Katie Peters, the junior middle hitter, serves to the middle. The drive up the middle, good save there, and then the dig from Peters, but A double hit is the call. And now it is game point for Tripoli, 24-18. A point away from taking game one in the Class 1A quarterfinal round. And they'll get it on an ace, this time from Kennedy Dravis. Aces were the name of the game. 7 of them, in fact, in the opening game. And Tripoli takes game one, 25-18. They win it over LeMars Gehlen Catholic. We'll take a timeout here. Come back with the second game of the best of 5. Best 3 out of 5 is what we play at the 2017 State Volleyball Tournament. Back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Welcome back, Trent Condon with you along with the crew on CISN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Glad to have you with us. CISN TV, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports. Find us online at CISN.TV. And also you can find on the YouTube page, of course, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, their website with all the streaming coverage. A big hello to everybody out there. A long trip for the folks over in LeMars. Weren't able to make it over this evening. Hello to you there. Have some family in LeMars. My father-in-law lives up in the area. So big hello to him and the rest of the LeMars contingent up in Tripoli as well. And across the state and across the country, we're glad to have you with us here. Game one goes to Tripoli 25-18 as the number 6 seed. The Panthers trying to pull the upset, at least in terms of seeds. But a proud program that has brought home 11 state championships over the past 20 seasons, including 18 trips in those 20 years to the state tournament. A big lead early on. It was 11-1. Extended up to as many as 11 in that opening game. Jays were able to make a bit of a run, cut it back to 4, but could get no closer, 25-18. And it'll be Tripoli that will have the opening serve in game 2, as it'll be Brianna Lobeck to serve. Taken from the back row, that is Peters. Pushed across from Langle. Tight at the net. As that one's tipped across, Tripoli now with a good opportunity. They go to the outside, blocked right back though, and hit down there as teammates ran into each other for Tripoli. And Brianna Lobeck, as she was looking to dive around Kennedy Dravis, kind of clipped her in the back of the leg. Dangerous spot there. She's shaking it. She's got a bit of a smile on her face, maybe a cringe, but she's going to keep going. Jays take the opening point of game number 2. Back set as they go out wide to Lip. Now a chance for Tripoli. Right up the gut, but a good dig in the back row from Bunkers. Tripoli again going to the outside this time, and Bunkers there again for the Jays. As time a tip across. Here come the Panthers with an attack. That one finds a spot. Long run for Livermore, not able to get there in time, and Kennedy Dravis gets the kill. It'll be Zoe Semaroth to serve. 5 aces in game 1. This time a swing to the back, and we got a double hit is going to be the call against Tripola's Brianna Lobeck. And the Jays get the lead at 2-1. As coming in to serve, Hannah Britt, the junior. Team leader in aces this year with 48 of them coming into tournament play. She hits one across over to Harms, the libero. Cross-court swing kept alive from the Jays. They'll push it across. As Tripoli looks to set to the middle. Able to get just enough on that was Driesman. Tripoli again. This time finding the spot was Dravis. What a smart play there. Defense came over, the 2 blockers. Steps were just a little bit off, so she tipped it and found the area over there in the pink. And the point, 2-2. As serving Sadie Bobst. This one goes out of bounds though, too strong. Freebie there for the Jays. They take the lead back 3-2 in game 2. Mike Meyer trying to get his squad to the state semifinals. Serve back the other way. So 2 long serves. Brings us back to a tie game at 3-3. Kennedy Dravis steps to the service line. This one a little short hit. Back to the middle, pushed across. What a nice play for LeMars Gehlen Catholics. Katie Peters, the junior. 4.3 kills a set, leading the team. Jays get the lead again, 4-3. And the green uniforms with the black shorts. This one dumped across from Driesman. Another opportunity, though, for the Panthers. Cross-court swing kept alive. Just bringing it back to the middle. Barrow on the outside. Harms down the line and a kill. That was number 13, Brianna Lobeck on the outside, the sophomore. Finds the back corner. And we continue to go back and forth, 4-4. As Harms will serve it up. This time going back the other way. Good swing out of Livermore. Pola just has to dump it across again. They go to the middle this time, off the block and the point. As Langel gets the kill. That's the 4th of the game for Langel. She's played well. Trying to bring her squad back after dropping the opening game 25-18. Set to serve Katie Peters. Check that. Number 10, Livermore. Here comes Tripoli, and that'll be a double hit. Point back to Tripoli as Zoe Semaroth continues her outstanding game so far tonight. 2 kills, 5 aces. And Tripoli with the serve. 5-5 our score. Knocked across. Opportunity on the middle. That one's pushed up. On the outside, cross-court swing. Returned by the Jays. Setting that one back from the backside was Bobst. And getting the kill. Tripoli gets the lead, 6-5. As Addie Franzen serving it up for Tripoli. Courtney Anderson in her first season with this squad, part of 3 state championship teams, and backcourt error there on the hit from Peters. And for the first time in game 2, we have a lead of more than 1 as the Panthers take a 7-5 lead. There's a dig in the back, hit across for Bunkers, the libero. Back across, Harms, the other libero. Will make a nice defensive play and a kill for Tripoli. And timeout going to be called. Mike Meyer wants to talk things over with his squad. Tripoli, an 8-5 lead over LeMars Gehlen Catholic. They lead at 1-0 here in the state tournament. Class 1A quarterfinals. Back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola. Great
Back
price.
with you on CISN and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Trent Condon in Cedar Rapids, U.S. Cellular Center. Great venue for volleyball. 2 games going on right now. Right here, it's an 8-5 lead in game number 2 for Tripoli over Gehlen Catholic of LeMars. Tripoli serving it up and finding the spot in the back right side. Good hit from Langle. Langle's been doing her part, already 5 kills so far. But her Jays dropped the opening game 25-18. We are in set number 2. And the Jays serving it up. They go again to Langle in the middle. This one tipped across to the middle and finding a hole. Sadie Bobst gets the knock across there. That'll work for a point. 9-6. Panthers over the Jays. Panthers getting ready to serve. Brianna Lobeck, a sophomore. That one's dug back from Mayer. On the outside, whoa, across the court and down for Heisel. Brooklyn Heisel, a junior. Came in with 83 kills this year and gets another one on the board for the Jays. And an ace serve. So now here come the Jays trying to battle their way back. Had a rough go of things during the early portions of game number 1. Were able to battle back. Really just not enough time for them. Here trying to do it early. A tip across though for Tripoli as they have the answer. And it's Zoe Semaroth again. Another squad, couple of sophomores, part of the starting lineup, Lobeck and Semaroth. And Semaroth will serve. That strong serve, back to Bunkers on the dig. Block back over and a kill. As Katie Peters gets the kill. That is the 4th kill of the ball game for Katie Peters. 10-9 Tripoli's lead trimmed back to 1. Gehlen, a good serve from Anna Britt to the middle. That one out of bounds. They went to the middle that time to Driesman. And we're tied again, this time at 10. So Gehlen's done a nice job of fighting back as Britt serves it across. This one tipped in, out of bounds. Just missed the line as Dravis just missed on that attempt. And Gehlen's come all the way back now and taking the lead, 11-10. And an ace with the help of the net. Anna Britt having things rolling her way. Mentioned 48 aces coming into play to lead the team. She's got a couple so far tonight. Here's Tripoli in the middle. Dravis with the big swing. Goes up again and gets the kill. Kennedy Dravis, the senior. Nice hit there as she went up twice. Second time's a charm for her. Coming in, that'll be Caitlin Peel. The outside hitter for Tripoli. They trail by 1, 12-11 in game 2. Gehlen with the dig. Go to the wide side, still alive. Going to be a difficult spot back there for Livermore. There's Dravis down the line and finds a line. Not much you can do defensively against that. And with Brianna Lobeck and Zoe Summeroff, a couple of sophomores. Future bright as well for Tripola. 11 championships over the last 20 years. But a kill the other way. Katie Peters looking to end that. As the Jays regain the lead, 13-12, fifth kill so far for Katie Peters. Here's Dravis. Brings back to the pull side. Dravis again. Got to reach back for that one just a little bit. Block, good block over there. But the Jays able to keep it alive. Harms with the dig. This one pushed across. With the back set, cross court. Defense there for Tripola though, and Bobst. Now going with the backcourt kill attempt. Still alive though, Tripola. What a run this is on both sides to the middle. Block back still up in the air, but we got a point. A lift is the call. Mike Meyer, he's looking for an explanation. Near side official not agreeing with him. As Dravis will go back to serve for Tripola, tied at 13. After that long volley. Goes with the short serve. Throwing him off just a touch. To the middle this time, off the net. And dug out nicely from Britt. And the kill for the Jays. As Katie Peters gets another, that's her sixth. And the Jays take the lead, 14-13, a contentious game number 2. Game 1 went the way of Tripola, 25-18. Jays looking to change course, and a beautiful serve on the ace. Katie Peters, 6 kills, now a ace to go along with it. And she's given LeMars Gehlen Catholic a 15-13 lead. And making another beauty. As Peters is starting to gain momentum now for the Jays. Their lead up to 3. Timeout on the floor. Courtney Anderson gonna talk some things over with Tripola. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. Back in a moment on the Mid-American Energy.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
Trent Condon here, glad to have you with us on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls Sports Network. It's the Class 1A quarterfinal round. Winner of this matchup takes on the winner of Springville and North Tama. That'll be happening at 8 o'clock tonight right here on court number 2. And the other quarterfinal happening right now, Janesville took game 1 over East Mills. 25-10. Here, 16-13. Lars Gehlen trying to take game number 2 after dropping game 1 to Tripola. The Panthers in the white, Gehlen in the green. On the outside, down the line, and off the tip. That'll work for a point as Caitlin Peel picks up the kill. 37 of them during the regular season, but picks up her first now of the evening and cuts the deficit back to 2. 16-14. On the outside, that'll work for a point for LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Sydney Livermore, a sophomore, with the point. Krista Lipp will come in for the Jays. 17-14 our score. Good one brewing here. Kept alive, but not gonna work. Falling into the bench over there. It'll be an ace serve. And the first for Sydney Livermore. The sophomore setter from the Jays of LeMars, Gehlen Catholic. That one dumped across. Jays with a chance. Cross court still alive. And how about that? Look what I found. A little bit of luck on the side of the Panthers on that one. Just punched across and a point. 18-15. Back to serve. It'll be Addie Franzen. Franzen with 21 aces this season. She knuckles it across. Up tight against the net. Not much he can do with that one for Livermore. And Tripola's brought it back now to 2. 18-16 in game 2. Tripola took game 1 25-18. Good strong serve. Jay's able to bring it across the court. Big swing from Langle, but Tripola defensively there. Dig in the backcourt from the libero Bunkers. Now Tripola again. This time cross court again. Bunkers with the dig. Off the deflection, still alive. That one tipped, brought back the other way. Now a hit, but that one out of bounds. Lobeck wide on that hit. And the Jays lead is 3, 19-16. As we play in game number 2. There's a dig from Harms in the backcourt. Big swing from Samaroff, not able to get much on that one though. Block back and on the side of Tripola, a kill for the Jays. And another timeout, 2016. Jays with the lead over the Panthers. We're back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we got it all.
Trent Condon on CISN and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network, alongside Peter Tarpey, as we bring you the Class 1A quarterfinal round this evening. Come back tomorrow. We will continue our coverage here with the state semifinals in all 5 classes. Error from Gehlen Catholic gives the ball and the serve back now to the Panthers. LeMars Gehlen a 2017 lead in game number 2. Game 1, Tripola took 25-18. Lobeck will serve off the net, but across. On the outside, cross court, Lobeck with the dig. Here's down the line, Dravis gets the kill. Dravis has done a nice job. Janesville takes game number 2, 25-12. They're up to a 2-0 lead in their match over on court number 1 over East Mills. 20-18, Tripola trailing with the serve. Brought across. Panthers with the chance down the line. A good play in the back row from Gehlen. Another chance for Tripola. Dravis dumped that one across. We got a double hit call against LeMars Gehlen. And the Panthers have cut it back to 1. 20-19. As Lobeck lines up the serve. Here to the middle, block back. Samaroff got a hand on that one. Here's Dravis, but out of bounds. That was a good swing. Krista Lip had it coming back at her, but it goes out of bounds. And the Jays lead now at 2, 21-19. Tripola goes to the middle, tipped across from Samaroff. Gehlen now on the outside. Lip not able to find the range. 21-20 in game number 2. Tripola with the serve, down by 1. It'll be Samaroff, who had 5 aces in the first game. Good serve there, but LeMars Gehlen Catholic able to get across. Now Tripoli off the block, out of bounds. And a point for Tripoli. Took a little bit longer than anticipated, but we're tied at 21, and Mike Meyer now going to call the timeout in a tie game. 21 apiece in game number 2. We're back with more in the Class 1A quarterfinal round on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Tripoli 21, LeMars Gehlen Catholic 21. It's game 2. As Tripoli took the opening game, this one coming down to the wire. Best 3 out of 5, first to 25. As long as you have a lead by 2. Here's a kill for Gehlen as Katie Peters gets the kill on that one, her 7th of the night. And she gives her Jays the lead back, clad in their forest green with the Green Bay gold. The official school colors for LeMars Gehlen Catholic. A 1-point lead and a double hit. An ace. And a 23-21 lead now for Gehlen Catholic, 2 away. And served across from Britt. That one off the kill. And a deflection will give it to Tripoli. They cut it back to 1 now, 23-22. As stepping to the service line, the setter, Sadie Bobst. Bobst, junior, toes the line, knocks it across. And a 1-point game. Lobeck with the dig from the back row. They go to Dravis. Kept alive though, tight at the net. Good play at the net there from Driesman. And 2 consecutive from Tripoli has tied it up at 23. Well, now it'll be the first that can take a lead by 2. A good strong serve from Bobst. On the outside, blocked back and into the net. Panthers take it 3 consecutive now. And they're a point away from taking a 2-0 lead. Bobst eyes the defensive alignment for LeMars Gehlen and puts a swing down, but into the net. And we're tied at 24. 24 each as the run continues. We'll get a little extra volleyball, if you will. To the middle, Dravis, and boy, she gets that momentum going. It's difficult to stop. She finds the spot in the back for the point. And set point number 2 now for Tripoli. 25-24. It'll be Kennedy Dravis to serve. This one, though, out of bounds. As we continue on, tied at 25. Checking in for LeMars Gehlen Catholic. That'll be Caitlin Langel into the game. As the Jays will serve it up. Knocked across from Peters. Tip, Dressman finds the spot right behind the defense. Over top of the blocker in front of the back row. Brooke Dressman. Nice play from Driesman, and now the 3rd set point. This time, Samara Harms will do the serving. To the middle, off the block, kept alive. Samaroff on the outside, down the cross-court hit. That was Lobeck. And Tripoli has taken game number 2, 27-25, and a 2-0 lead over LeMars Gehlen Catholic. 27-25, it goes the way of the Panthers. We'll come back. Game number 3 next on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
Two games to 0. It is Tripoli over LeMars Gehlen Catholic as we get ready to start game number 3. 25-18 in game 1, 27-25 in game 2 for Tripoli. As a head coach for the first time, Courtney Anderson leading her squad here. Played as a player on the state championship teams for Tripoli in 2010, 11, and 12, but here for the first time as a coach. Trying to get her record to 1-0 and move on to the semifinal round. Tripoli has won 11 championships over the last 20 years. Gehlen Catholic will start with the serve. As Lobeck in the middle, into the net. Jays get the opening point here. So close in game number 2. We'll see what kind of fight they can muster. Try to extend this game out. Tip back across by Heisel. Now to the middle, off the deflection, kept alive. Nice play from Harms. The libero. This one dumped across, and a point for the Jays. A quick 2-0 lead for LeMars Gehlen. And the long run back for Addie Franzen. And that Tripoli defense trailing 2-0. On the serve from Bunkers. Set up by Bobst. Swing from Lobeck. Still alive and couldn't get to that one. Heisel kind of lost her feet for a moment. And the Panthers on the board with their first point of game 3. 2-1 is the score. It'll be Brianna Lobeck to serve into the net though. And 3-1. LeMars Gehlen with the lead in to serve. It'll be Anna Britt. Britt does have 3 aces so far this evening. As she steps to the service line, a good strong hit from her to the middle and cross court and in for the kill. Semmelroth got some power behind that one. Second point of game number 3 for Tripoli. 3-2. This time a low swing on the serve, and Semmelroth going to get a breather as coming into the match, it'll be Samara Harms, the libero. Wearing that orange jersey. And off the net, kept alive from Lobeck. In the back row, Bunkers with the dig. And a point to Tripoli on the double hit. Well, the Panthers with another opportunity, down by 1. Back to serve. Sadie Bobst. And Keel will come in as well for the Panthers. 4-3 Jays over the Panthers as we play in game 3. And another error on the serve. Some unforced errors early on here against Tripoli. And the Jays are up 5-3. LeMars Gehlen Catholic will serve. That's Peters. To the back row. And dug out nicely from Peters. On the outside, big block over there. That was Brooke Driesman. Driesman on the year, leading the team with 53 blocks coming into play. Averaging over a half block per set. Good percentage out of her and a 5-4 lead for the Jays. This one knocked back and across. As Tripoli get a good opportunity out of Driesman with a strong hit. Dug out nicely from Gehlen. Digging the back row from Harms. Up the line, that was Lobeck. And in for the point as Lobeck gets the kill. That is her third of the game so far tonight. And we're tied up at 5 apiece in game number 3. Mars looking for the middle. Oh, what a play back there from Harms, a diving attempt. Now up the line, off the block, and it'll work for a point. Right there again was Brianna Lobeck, the sophomore outside hitter. Panthers get the lead now, 6-5. They've taken the first 2 games, 25-18 and 27-25. From the back row, a swing from Bunkers. Poland now with a good look. Back set, dumped across. Able to keep it alive and pushed. There's LeMars Gehlen now to the back and a point on the double hit. And trying to bring it to the back. And we have a substitution as coming in, it'll be Emma Heim, a sophomore. And set to serve, Sydney Livermore for Gehlen Catholic. This one popped up and now back to Lobeck. Cross court and found the tape. Wasn't able to get much momentum, didn't have much of a jump, but found the right spot. And sometimes that is all you need. Tripoli on the third kill from Lobeck with a 7-6 lead. Serve from Harms of Tripoli. Middle, a push across from Langle as Janesville sweeps their way past East Mills 25-19. And our first semifinalists in the Class 1A field are the Wildcats from Janesville. 7-7 here. This one blocked right back. Defensively, Langle was there, and the Jays get the point, 8-7, their lead. As Mayer serves, trying to extend it for LeMars Gehlen Catholic. This one pushed across. Opportunity for the Jays from the back row, off the net though, as Heisel not able to get it over. And we're tied again, this time at 8. Coming in, it'll be Franzen, a junior defensive specialist, 21 ace serves this season. And she toes the tape in a tie game. So on a short one off the net and down for an ace. Franzen took just a little bit off. Had the net help her out. Throwing off the timing of the defense from LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Now the lead at 9-8. On the outside. Trying to find over there Heisel, but set was a little bit off, and now the Panthers taking their biggest lead of game number 3, 10-8. And timeout for LeMars Gehlen. They trail 10-8 in game number 3 and down 2-0 in the game scorebook. We'll come back with more in the quarterfinals in Class 1A on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
Tripoli 10, LeMars Gehlen Catholic 8. It is game number 3 in the Class 1A quarterfinal round at the state volleyball tournament at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Error on the serve there, out of bounds, too strong. And the Jays now down by 1, 10-9 the score. Tripoli and LeMars Gehlen. Harms from the back row, pops it up. Free opportunity now for the offense from LeMars Gehlen, and they'll make it work as they go to the middle to Katie Peters. The middle hitter, team leader in kills, 292. She's got 9 so far here tonight. And we're tied up again, this time 10-10. As Bunker serves it across. This one pushed back at a block on the outside. There was Krista Lipp. Lipp, 23 blocks coming into play tonight. Nice work defensively out of her as Bunkers serves it across again. To the back middle, Semmelroth. Oh, what a return though from Gehlen. That was Sydney Livermore. And the Jays lead sits at 2, 12-10. This one set to the middle, trying to find that back corner. Out of bounds. 13-10 now. The Jays working with a bit of an advantage, a little bit of cushion. They try to extend this match down 2-0. In the back row, difficult dig back there from Franzen. Out back, Peters. Go to the back swing, and out of bounds, too strong. As Krista Lipp hits that one wide. 13-11 with the substitution. Kennedy Dravis, the senior outside hitter, will come in. As that one served into the net, though, from Brianna Lobeck. And a substitution as number 8, Anna Britt, will come in. He's done a nice job out there on the service line so far. 3 assists, check that, aces. Cross court, Tripoli with the opportunity. Dravis out of bounds. And it's now a 4-point lead for LeMars Gehlen. And a timeout's going to be called. Tripoli uses a timeout. They trail by 4 in game number 3 to LeMars Gehlen Catholic. We'll take the timeout with them. Back in 30 seconds on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
15-11, LeMars Gehlen Catholic with the lead in game number 3 as they're set to serve. Dumped into the back row. Here's Tripoli with an opportunity. Semmelroth across the court, dug out nicely. Peters from the middle. That one brought home. Here's a swing from the outside. Dravis, but too strong, out of bounds. And it's the biggest lead of game number 3 now for LeMars Gehlen, 16-11. Down 2 sets to none. Trying to extend things here, push across. Dumped across again for the second time from Dravis. Now LeMars Gehlen with an opportunity. Good dig from back behind from Heisel. Now she spins it across and down for the point. And the lead is 6. 17-11. On the strong service run from Anna Britt. 6-point lead. Push to the middle. They go on the left side. Good work from the back row. That was Mayer. This one too strong, out of bounds. And the Panthers get the point and the service back, as it'll be Zoe Semaroth to serve. Semaroth had 5 aces during game number 1, as Tripoli took game 1 25-18. To the middle, that one tipped across. Good work at the net. And kept alive. What a performance there for Gehlen. Now to the middle, Peters. Off the block, and it drops down for a point. 18-12. Harms will come in. And another timeout going to be called. Quick timeout that time. Kennedy Dravis, the senior, talking things over with her Tripoli squad. They trail in game 3, 18-12. Back in 30 seconds on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
700,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
LeMars Gehlen Catholic an 18-12 lead in game number 3 over Tripoli. It's the Class 1A quarterfinal round on CISN. Harms from the back row for Tripoli with the dig on the outside. Swing to the middle, but dug out nicely from LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Off the deflection, out of bounds. The Jays lead by 7, trailing 2 games to none. Trying to force a game number 4 here. Serving Heisel. Tripoli set up by Bobst on the outside. That'll work for a point. They're able to find their way back with Kennedy Dravis. And Tripoli bringing in a sub. It'll be Caitlin Peel, a senior outside hitter. Panthers serving down by 6, 19-13. Back to the wide side. Dravis again up the line, but a nice dig. Back across. Good opportunity here on the middle. Dressman still alive, but slips under the net, and it'll be a point for LeMars Gehlen Catholic, 20-13. Set to serve, Katie Peters. 16 aces this season. And a good strong serve there. There's Dressman, blocked right back. Double teamed over there by Marin Langel. 21-13. Gehlen's lead is 8 in game 3. Peters with the serve. They go back to Dressman. Nice dig from Bunkers. Setting to the middle this time. Dressman trying to find that back line. Kept alive though from the Jays. And Tripoli to the weak side. Down for a point on the outside. That was number 8, Caitlin Peel. 37 kills coming into play. 2 of them tonight make it 39 on the season for the senior outside hitter. Bunkers with the dig in the backcourt. Double block comes. Dressman keeps it alive for a moment. Diving attempt by Harms. She's not harmed as she went sliding into the bench, but it'll be a point for the Jays, 22-14. They're not looking to go home quite yet, as they lead 22-14. 2-0. Tripoli up over LeMars Gehlen. Dig from Harms to Lobeck in the backcourt swing, left it short, 23-14. 2 points away from forcing a game number 4 is LeMars Gehlen Catholic, the Jays. And their head coach, Mike Meyer, over 900 victories in his career. Cross-court swing, that's good for a point. As that time, Kayla Mayer, 118 kills for her. Make it 119 with her first kill of the night. As coming in, it'll be McKenna Schaffenbuhl, a freshman. I believe her first action so far tonight. They go right after her. She's able to get the dig. And now a swing from the outside into the net, though. And the Jays take game number 3, 25-14. We'll play game number 4 coming up here on the other side as we take the timeout. 2-1 Tripoli over LeMars Gehlen Catholic as we come back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is Iowa.
Game number 4 in the Class 1A quarterfinal round. First 2 games went the way of Tripoli, 25-18 and 27-25. But LeMars Gehlen Catholic came roaring back in game number 3, took it 25-14. And a little bit of momentum on the side of Mike Meyer's squad, his 8th appearance in the state tournament with LeMars Gehlen Catholic, 9 overall. A career record of 907 and 316 on the other side. A first-timer in her first season as the head coach, Courtney Anderson, 25-13, won 3 straight state titles as a player at Tripoli. So we get ready for game number 4. Tripoli sets up the first serve of game 4. They'll have an opportunity here in the middle and a big strong hit. Zoe Samaroth, haven't called her name much lately. That time she is raring to go and gets the first point of game number 4. Lobeck to serve. That's dug away from Mayer. Back row hit out of Katie Peters. There's a push to the back corner. And out of bounds, too strong. As Kennedy Dravis was looking for that back line. She thought she got the tape. VAR official disagreed. We're tied at 1. And it a serve. Bunkers the libero with the ace, a sophomore. And 39 coming into play. And the Jays take a 2-1 lead. And make it 2 in a row as Chloe Bunkers goes back-to-back with the aces. Bunkers will knock it across again. This one tipped over. And Gehlen with a chance in the middle. That was Peters with the point. Souvenir for a young fan. He's going to try to hold the volleyball. And he'll throw it back to the crowd. I still think they should be able to keep the volleyball. If they get up here, yeah, probably people that pay the bills with the girls' union disagree, though. 4-1 Jays with the lead. As they go to Peters, that one too strong, just missed the back line. As Tripoli brings in Brooke Driesman. And Zoe Samaroth will serve. 5 aces on the service line in game 1. Peters, strong swing, but a good dig from Tripoli. Here's Dravis. And it's 4-3, so a couple straight points just like that. Tripoli maybe trying to get their footing back about them. Took the first 2 games, the LeMars been playing better as it goes. How about that one? Still alive, though. Hung on the tape for a good second before finally dropping over. Dravis down the line and in. Right on the corner from Kennedy Dravis. Make it 3 in a row now for Tripoli. 4-4 in game number 4. There's a hit. That one just too long on the serve. Samaroth was looking for her 6th ace of the night. Instead, out of bounds. And coming in for Gehlen Catholic, it'll be Anna Britt. Britt has 3 aces to her credit this evening. Her Jays lead it 5-4. Cross court serve. As Bobbitt sets to Dravis. Now coming the other way, LeMars Gehlen off the block and a point. It was Dravis over there. Able to get the deflection. And a substitution for Tripoli as Caitlin Peel will come in. We're tied up at 5-5. Sadie Bobs, the setter, knocks it across. Miscommunication, it'll work for an ace. Well, she does most of her work up top, but also a very good server this season. Had 30 aces coming in and gives the Panthers from Tripoli a 6-5 lead. But a service error gives it right back to Gehlen Catholic, and we're tied at 6 in set number 4. 2-1. Tripoli over LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Bops with the set to the middle. Dravis. Oh, getting a hand on that one. A nice play from Bunkers. Pushed across. Arms keeps it alive for Tripoli. And knocked home from number 7, Brooke Driesman. The middle hitter who is 3rd on the team in kills. Picks up her 3rd so far tonight. 7-6 lead now for Tripoli. As Dravis serves it across. Cross court, that was blocked. Good play at the net from Tripoli. But a second opportunity. Peters won't let that one slide. Pounds it down. And we're tied at 7-7 in game number 4. Peters will serve. for Gehlen Catholic. On the outside, cross court, and off the net. Lobeck not able to get enough of that one. And the Jays have regained the lead now in game number 4, 8-7, after a bit of a mini run from Tripoli. There's a block right at the middle, still alive at the net. Tipped across, and now Tripoli with an opportunity from the outside, cross court, but too long. Out of bounds. And the Jays lead is 2 at 9-7. 2 games to 1, Tripoli leads. This one dug out from Harms at the net. Trying to get this one across, Lobeck does. To the middle they go, blocked right back. There was Lobeck at the net. Trying to keep it alive. Oh, what a nice play from Bunkers. Now Lobeck at the net. Long volley. And a double hit on the 2 hits from LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Panthers regain the point, and the score is 9-8. As Samara Harms takes her spot back at the service line. Bunkers with the dig, back. Going hit over from Livermore. Kept tight, trying to keep that alive. It'll be 4 hits though. That's too many. And the Jays lead us 10-8. As coming back in for the Jays will be number 4, Krista Lipp, the senior. One of just 2 seniors, part of the regular rotation here for Gehlen Catholic. Still up, flipped high into the air, but can't get it over. Lipp will be credited. Check that, Livermore will be credited with the ace. And she gives the Jays an 11-8 lead. Again, game 4. Gehlen Catholic has to win this one, down 2-1. That one pushed across, but again too strong, trying to find that back line. Timeout, Tripoli. Timeout on the floor. Your score, LeMars Gehlen Catholic 12, Tripoli 8. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's game 4 on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Welcome back to Cedar Rapids from the U.S. Cellular Center as we bring you the Class 1A quarterfinals. Tripoli 2 games to 1 lead over LeMars Gehlen Catholic, but the Jays lead game number 4, 12-8, and looking to force a 5th and deciding game. First to 25, and we get to that 5th set, it'd be a race to 15. 12-8 the score here. Jays with the lead, their biggest of game 4 at 4 points. Harms brings it back to the middle of the court. Lobeck across. This one set to the middle. Oh, a nice dig there on a difficult play for Bobst. On the outside, this one dug high into the air and down for the point again. The momentum continues to carry for LeMars Gehlen. Well, they were down in game 1, 11-1. Came back to make it 25-18. Lost a tough one in game 2, 27-25. Then a rout in game 3 as Gehlen Catholic took it 25-14, and they lead by 4, 13-9. As Tripoli looks to set up the serve with Addie Franzen, a junior. Back row dig from Mayer. That one tipped back off the hands of Harms. Make it 14-9. Jays lead back to 5, as big as it's been in game number 4. And it'll be Kayla Mayer to serve. There's Lobeck. Mayer with the dig. This one cross-court swing. Lip. And off the block. That'll be a kill for Semilaroff. Semilaroff, that is her 8th kill tonight. And back in, it'll be Kennedy Dravis. Dravis leading the way with 15 kills tonight. Peters, team leader for Gehlen, she has 12. Free opportunity for Tripoli. Cross a little push, and they're going to call it a carry. Right idea, execution off though from Semilaroff. And LeMars Gehlen Catholic up 15-10. A win would push us to a game number 5. Dug from the back row. There's Dravis, but blocked back, and another point. Jays 16, the Panthers 10, and another timeout. Jays trying to force game number 5. It's the Class 1A quarterfinals. We're back with more on CISN TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Welcome back again to Cedar Rapids. Trent Condon, Peter Tarpey with you. And the cat's eye seat of what's turned out to be an excellent matchup in the 1A quarterfinals. 2-1 lead in game for Tripoli over LeMars Gehlen Catholic. On the scoreboard in game 4, it's going the Jays' way, 16-10. As Bops pushes it across. There's Gehlen, left-handed hit out there from Heisel. She was tight against the net. To the middle they go. Peters, and the kill. Katie Peters, her 13th kill. The 6-foot junior middle hitter came in leading the squad with 292. And she gives her team a 17-10 lead. From the spot over on the left strong side, that one wide out of Kennedy Dravis. Now 18-10. Mike Meyer pushing all the right buttons with his squad. Tight on the net again, but check that. Thought it was going to be maybe a push. Instead, Peters, another kill at the net. And it's 19-10. Feels like the route is on here in game 4. At the net again. And this one again goes to the Jays. They're doubling up Tripoli now. 20-10. What a change from what we saw over the first 2 games. Gehlen Catholic off the net and across. Dravis into the net. It's 21-10. And it continues. Well, Courtney Anderson in first year as the head coach, trying to figure out what's ailing her squad. It'll be an ace. An ace for the libero, Chloe Bunkers. 22-10. Bunkers serves it across. Here's a tip over. And that one in for a point. So Tripoli ends the bleeding, at least for a moment, 22-11. Ninth kill for Zoe Semilaroff. And now she will serve for the Panthers. They trail by 11. Up the line, out of bounds though, off the net. Arms will come in. And also a substitution in. It'll be Anna Britt. And she comes in and she will serve. 2 points away from pushing this to set number 5, 23-11. Pops with the setback to Driesman. Pushed across Tripoli, get another opportunity. This time goes back over to Dravis, and with some fury, she hit that one home. Off the deflection, her 16th kill tonight. 23-12 as Caitlin Peel will come in. Bobst will serve. One dug out nicely. Bunkers pushes it across from the back row. Middle they go, Driesman. Dug out, kept alive. There's the Panthers on the outside. And a block right back. Gehlen Catholic, it was Livermore and Peters at the net, combining for the block. 24-12 and a point away from a fifth and deciding game number 5. Coming in, it'll be Abby Dickman, a senior defensive specialist coming in and working to get the win. Nice serve there from Dickman. Driesman blocked back. Pola just dumped across there from Dravis. To the middle they go, Peters, and that'll be a kill. Peters knocks it home, her 14th kill of the match. And we will go to the fifth and deciding after a 25-12 dominating performance from LeMars Gehlen Catholic. 2 games apiece, the fifth and final game comes your way next. As we come back, it's the Class 1A quarterfinal round on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Back as we get ready, it is game number 5. Tripoli and LeMars Gehlen Catholic. The first 2 games went to the 6th-seeded Panthers. 25-18, 27-25. Started about as difficult as you can imagine at the state tournament for LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Down 11-1 right away. 5 aces for Zoe Semmelroth. But they battled back, made it a game in game 1, tight in game 2, and since then, 2 dominating performances as they take game 3, 25-14, game 4, 25-12. This one will be a race to 15. This has been certainly the game so far of the day here on quarterfinal Wednesday. 3A and 2A in the books, and we will bring you the nightcap coming up after the conclusion of this one here in the 1A field. It'll be the libero for LeMars Gehlen Catholic, Chloe Bunkers starting things off. To the middle they go right away, and there's Lobeck with the kill. Tripoli on the board early. This is one where you just got to stave things off. Can't give up any mini runs. The rally scoring to 15. Bunkers with the dig. That one tipped across, and finding the spot is Peters. Peters continues her outstanding effort. And the Jays gonna bring Anna Britt into the game. 14 kills now out of Katie Peters, along with a couple of aces back at the service line. Here's Britt. Done a good job back there so far this evening. To the middle. Off the tip, and a point for Gehlen Catholic. They get their first lead of game number 5, 2-1. As Anna Britt goes to the service line. 3 aces so far. This one popped in the air from Lobeck. To the outside, Dravis blocked right back at her though. Able to get a touch, she wants it again. It's time looking for that back line. And a double hit against Livermore. We're tied again, 2-2. Tripoli brings in Brooke Dressman. Dressman, their third leading hitter in terms of kills this season. 2-2. That one's brought across from Semarov. Give the point to the Jays though, 3-2. And coming in, it'll be Abby Dickman to serve. 3-2. Jays with the lead as she checks in for Heisel. Dickman toes the tape and knocks it across. They go to the back, Dressman cross court, and in for the point. Couple of defenders there, Britt and Bunkers right next to each other. And coming in, it'll be Caitlin Peel for Tripoli. Serving Sadie Bobst, the setter for the Panthers. Here's LeMars Gehlen, a middle opportunity. Peters pushes that one across. They go back in a big swing and a kill for Kennedy Dravis. Dravis, 368 kills coming into play tonight. Add 17 more to that total unofficially. And a 4-3 lead for Tripoli. Bobst, that one goes out of bounds deep. And as you'd imagine, back and forth, 4-4. It'll be Peters to serve. Off the net, gets across though. Dravis, here's another kill. Dravis, well, in a game 5 at the state tournament, you want to find your senior, and that is Kennedy Dravis. Kill number 18, a 5-4 lead for her Tripoli Panthers. And now she will serve. Dug in the back row from LeMars Gehlen Catholic. And a kill on the right side up the line. That was Sydney Livermore, the sophomore. That is her 4th kill so far tonight. And again, we're tied. As coming in, Krista Lip, a senior for the Jays. Lobeck's able to get a handle of that one, pushes it up, and they will dump it the other way. Here's Gehlen. Tip on the middle, finding the right side. That was Caitlin Langle. Haven't heard Langle's name a whole bunch here, but the rest of her teammates picked her up. She has 7 kills on the night. This one just across. Now Harms just bumps it back the other way. And that one down for the point. That point makes it a 2-point game now, 7-5 Jays. Game number 5. Winner moves on to the semifinals. Tripoli gets a point back, 7-6. Samara Harms has 22 aces this year. Their team trails by one, wearing the orange jersey as the libero. Here's the Jays going to the middle. Good dig back there from Bopst. There's Lobeck going cross court, but too wide. And a substitution for Tripoli as Kennedy Dravis will come in. Checking in for Emma Heim. 8-6, LeMars Gehlen Catholic. A 2-point lead and the serve. They go right at Dravis. To the wide side, that is out of bounds. Semmelroth, too deep on that. 9-6 is the score. Tripoli and LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Gehlen Catholic has the lead. Bobs keeps it alive. In the middle, there's a strong hit again out of bounds. A wide hit, Caitlin Peel. And a timeout gonna be used. Talking things over. Jays, a 10-6 lead over the Panthers in game number 5. Class 1A quarterfinals. Back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa.
We are in the 5th and deciding game at the 2017 Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament. LeMars Gehlen Catholic a 10-6 lead over Tripoli. Winner will move on to the semifinals tomorrow. Gehlen Catholic keeps it alive, tipped back, and a block. Tripoli now with an opportunity. They go to the middle this time, and that's Semmelroth with the kill. Well, certainly a necessary point for Tripoli. The Panthers from Tripoli took the first 2 games. But since then, it has been all Gehlen Catholic. 10-7, the lead for the Jays as Tripoli serves. Brought to the middle. Here's a tip. Harms able to dig it out. Another chance, though, from the Jays from the outside. Too strong on the wide side. That one goes deep out of bounds. 2 in a row now from Tripoli, 10-8 in the 5th and deciding set. Knuckled across. To the middle they go. This good save back there from Dravis. Now Semmelroth. Didn't get him much on that one. Tip back over and down for the point. Heads up play in the middle. Livermore gets the point. It's 11-8 now. Jays lead is 3. Serve to the back corner. And go to the middle. Just across the net was Dravis. She gets it again. Go to the back and a point for LeMars Gehlen. Double hit is the call there. On the set from Bopst, the junior setter, and a timeout. 30-second timeout. The Jays close to moving on to the semifinals, 12-8. We're back with more on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
12-8, Gehlen Catholic with the lead in Game 5 over Tripoli. Serving across the libero bunkers at the net. That'll work for a point for the Panthers. They tried to stave off elimination. 12-9 is the score. As number 13, Brianna Lobeck, the sophomore, will serve. Good strong serve to the middle. Back middle the other way in the block. Right there, Semmelroth. What a block for her. 2 in a row from the Panthers now. Cut that lead in half, 12-10. Lobeck again with the serve to the middle. Back the other way. Peters finds a spot on the right side. Katie Peters been able to find that one quite a bit. 13-10 on her 15th kill of the evening. That'll be Britt to serve. Anna Britt. 3 aces so far tonight. And nearly made it number 4. Ola just has to push it across. There's Peters in the middle. Another kill. Katie Peters. 14-10. And the contingent that made the drive for LeMars starting to feel it. As the student section on their feet, the parents and supporters as well. 14-10. And a hit out of bounds. And LeMars Gehlen Catholic has come all the way back to defeat Tripoli 15-10, trailing 2-0. As Tripoli took the first 2 games, 3 consecutive sets go the way of the Jays, and they move on to the state semifinals. We'll take a quick timeout and come back, put a cap on things on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Welcome back one more time here in our night session, the 6 o'clock session. Getting ready for the 8 o'clock session here in just a little bit. Trent Cotta and Peter Tarpey up above the U.S. Cellular Center, and LeMars Gehlen Catholic down 2-0. Really on their heels throughout the first couple of games. Come back, take game 3, 25-14, game 4, 25-12, and the decider 15-10 over Tripoli. What a comeback, and they will move on. They will be playing tomorrow in the state semifinals. They will get the winner of the next matchup here on court number 2, as it'll be number 2 Springville, 38-2 against North Tama, who's 29-7 on the year. And the other quarterfinal that finished up earlier, Janesville, was a winner over East Mills, 3-0 in that one. And over on court number 1, it'll be Starmont against Holy Trinity Catholic. But here, a great comeback from LeMars Gehlen Catholic. Katie Peters, a big part of that one. 16 kills unofficially for her and the junior, as Mike Meyer wins another one at the state tournament over Tripoli. That one certainly one of the best we've seen of the day. You don't have to go anywhere. We got more volleyball coming your way here in just a little bit as the Class 1A quarterfinals continue along the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.